Hello, Tashi. How are you today? Not in the mood today, huh? I could be worse, you know. I've had a pretty nasty headache, so took some aspirin before the stream. Should hopefully be all right. But it was to the point where I was getting nauseous. Like, it was making me feel real bad. I was worried I was going to cancel the stream, but it seems to have died down some, so hopefully we can continue here. I think it's a sinus thing. It's a pollen and junk in the air right now. Because it's all in the front of my head. At any rate, welcome back to Icarus, everybody. So last time we managed to finish off a lot of the stick stuff. Including the new mission with the Kiwi and all that fun stuff. Today we're heading back to Olympus, and we're going to get any of the missions that we have that are outstanding there. And then eventually we're gonna head back to Prometheus, but as soon as they have new missions there, I don't know. We'll see what's available later on. For now, let's go ahead and get this map loaded up. Let's see, Styx, Prometheus, Olympus. We haven't been to Olympus in a while. Backpack, our waters, our oxygen, our modules, a knife so we can get to our base, hopefully without issue. Our backpack thing, I don't know if we'll need our extractor. I left my scanner probably. Whoops. Yeah, I left the scanner. I have 2 scanners out there. Oh well. But yeah, wasn't feeling 100% there for a little bit. But luckily that seems to have died down. A lot of sneezing and congestion. So it's workable. I'll live. But if you hear a difference in my voice, I apologize. It's just how we are today. On the bright side, though, we're here. We're going to be playing some games. Hopefully that will distract from, you know, just feeling like junk. Verified the files of the game before we started, just to make sure that we weren't going to have any crashing issues right away. hope anyway, because that's been happening a lot lately. We'll put our warm water on. Knife. There we go. Well, I see lots of animal dots out there for some reason. I mean, there's our base. It's pretty close. I'm seeing dots a bunch of other places too for some reason. I got one out there. I got one over here. I've got one down there. Not entirely sure why, but we do. Haven't heard from Jeremy since Monday. I feel like I've heard from him before that. It's been like 2 days since I heard from him, but yeah, I haven't heard from him in a few days. It is definitely concerning. Hopefully, everything's okay and he reaches out. But that is very worrisome that you haven't heard from him in a while. Oh yeah, this is the one with the glitched doggo, isn't it? Are you still stuck back there? Well, you can keep attacking that wall, but you're not making much progress there, my friend. Not sure why we have a stone knife in our inventory. Probably other knife broke or something. Let's see. Bandages, gun. We have that for some reason. I'm definitely missing some items here. Gotta figure out where I put them. Oh wait, those are just tonics. That's not gonna help me. Is it in here? Ah, here we go. Pickaxe, sickle, knife, bow. That's in the wrong spot. And not entirely sure what I'm missing here. Maybe nothing? Maybe nothing. We've got some extra stuff for sure, though. We'll put away this ammo real quick and then figure out what we gotta do. He didn't reply to my message. Well, hopefully, I mean, he said he's gonna have his family reach out if anything happens, so I'm hesitant to call. I'm really hoping today, since we're doing Icarus, that he's gonna say something today. Uh-oh, do we not have any stuff to repair these? Where is my this? Here we are. We have a couple in here. We're definitely gonna need to make more of that, though, if our armor takes too much damage today. Alright, let's figure out our mission before we sleep. Oh, man. Let's see here. You did not just break my window. Well, there goes that window. Yeah, the whole window is gone. Ugh. There isn't even a frame for me to fix. I just ran up and smashed it. You can stop that now. I wish there was a way we could pick them back up and move them when they get stuck like that. Yeah, well. Moving on. Eventually it will annoy me and we'll have to put it out of its misery, but for the time being, we're just gonna keep moving. Whoa, Mavalon. Buddy. Oh my god, you continuously surprise me with that. How? Man. Times are rough out there. I really appreciate all that support. That helps out so much. Thank you so much there, Mavalon. That's fantastic. Welcome everybody to the members group. Hopefully you enjoy those new emotes and the opportunity to see screenshots from upcoming videos that we're going to be having here on the channel. That is awesome. There's food and water there. Why aren't you eating, buddy? Oh, and you're bleeding? Why are you bleeding? Come here. Hold still so I can bandage you. There you go. Okay, we got that done. And since we were so rudely interrupted by that bear, now let's go ahead and try to find a mission. So it looks like right at the very beginning some of these aren't done. Matter of fact, doesn't look like there's too many that are done. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. I guess we work from the back to the front this time. So these two here.
So, Legos unit got desperate and approved an urgent Group 15 drop into unsurveyed territory. But the dropship never made it. Well, not in one piece. They want you to track it down and find out what happened, because they had enough scandals lately. Means heading into some pretty fresh territory with no backup. They asked specifically for you.
Sure, why not? Looks like we're heading to the desert, most likely. Never mind, the picture said desert. The location is nowhere near there. Alright. It's just on the other side of the mountain, so it's near a pretty nice location where I was actually going to build my base at one point. It's actually tempting to move the whole thing. We don't really have much here. And this place is frequented by predators. But it looks like we have a lot of operations to do, which is a good thing. It means plenty of work. Probably we'll be upgrading our gear and things like that as well. Let's see. No wood in there. Do we have a carpentry bench? Oh, the dog is going to drive me nuts. I love you, puppy, but you are an absolute lunatic. Attacking that poor defenseless wall for like days. Do we have any extra beds? We don't have much in the way of storage either. We don't have any beds. We don't have any fireplaces. Yeah, let's make that stuff real quick. Unless, aha, here we go. I sometimes keep extra ones in here. Steel roofing, aluminum floors. When did I get those? Huh. Must have been from the zebra mission, if I had to guess. Okay, well, we have the bed. We need a little bit of stone. What is it? Sticks. And fiber. We don't have much fiber. We have enough, though, and we have a little bit of extra wood to run the fire. That's all we really need. There we go. Nothing like listening to a dog bark all night. Ah, good morning. And this is why I built my base here, just so we could look at the waterfall. I'd love to build across the waterfalls, but they're so loud. Listening to the waterfall for a short time is nice, but after a while, you just need some quiet time. And seeing them is nice. Look at the view out here. It's nice out here too. I love it. That's why I like this game. It's got you get a semi-realistic feel to it, even if it does stutter way too often. So we are heading out west, right behind these mountains here. I guess we'll grab animal here. Here, pet the boar. you... Let's see. Give you some more physical resistance. You follow me, buddy. And then... How's your stats looking? You have your physical resistance. We can sprint faster when you're nearby. Falling resistance is good. Extra movement speed, that's great. Chance to resist slow. There you go. Let's get you some inventory slots, buddy. Yeah. There we go. Go ahead and mark that. Oh, there's the boar. So, what would be the fastest way? We just go around to the right of the mountain. That's probably the quickest route. Mistakes were made. I don't feel like swimming that whole way. This is a good looking spot too. I really like the rivers area of Olympus. See, that's the difference between a game that's got random generation and just a persistent map. Like, both can be really fun. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to terraform things, but at the same time, having a map that you can just learn the layout of, and you get really far away and then you come back to this spot that's just so familiar to you. It's like returning home. It's a nice feeling sometimes. Let's see. Yep, right down here. Huh? You're saying I'm swimming? What? Gee. But why? We swimming up the mountain with a moa. That's pretty magical right there. Look at us float. We're gonna fall and break our legs. Yeah, that's pretty broke. Oh, here we go. I didn't know where it was exactly, but cool. Traffic cones, really? There isn't even anything in there.
That looks like it. But what happened to it?
Flint arrows and a bow.
Looks like it was hit by something.
We don't need any of those. Oh, hi, boar. Let's see. We're supposed to... Oh, we are heading to the desert. I wonder if that means we're going to have to fight a sandworm. I hope not. I didn't bring this stuff for that. If we do, we do. Let's see. I could fight it with a knife if I had to. I don't really got the arrows for it. But we'd survive. Be a pain in the neck. To be honest, we're not too far away from base, so we'll see what the mission actually entails, and then we'll head back to base and, you know, gather up whatever we need. Hello, dear. You're usually supposed to run away, not run with me, buddy. Some pretty purple reeds hanging out. That's another reason why I built my base where I did. There was a nice big field of these. This is the only drawback to the rivers area. Animals are so slow in water. Oh, here we go.
Okay, this is weird.
Anti-poison
The debris
paste.
has impact markings that got nothing to do with that crash. Something hit that bird on its way down. Something big and fast. That's concerning.
So what? Did the sandworm spit on it? Is that what happened here? Is that what you're alluding to? Here's a weapon. Here's some anti-poison stuff. Go fight the worm. Like, where am I? I could make my way home. Get more stuff. Take like 3 bullets to kill this sandworm. Let's do that. Howdy, Yogi. Yeah, I apologize though. Today's a little bit rough. My sinuses are just out there. I feel like we can still have some fun here, but I'm noticing that I'm not talking as much as usual, so I apologize for that. We'll try to pick that pace back up here. Splash. We should probably eat too. Oh no, we're out of bacon. We'll get ourselves some bacon. Alright, so bacon and firearms. And then we'll head out to get that sandworm kill, which I think is what they want us to do. Turn that off so the boar doesn't step in it and light my house on fire. Oh my god, dog. Chill. You need to relax, okay? Bam. Bacon. Got it. We don't have any regular meat? Okay. We might have to get some of that too. Top up our cooked carrots as well. So bacon and regular meat we'll bring with. Might as well top up our torch while we're here. And our water. If we're heading into the desert, we'll use this one to water the animals and this one for us to drink. How's my air? My air is at half. Do Do we have anything? Yeah, we have stuff in here. Perfect. Okay. We'll let that go. Let's grab our gun. What is this? This is our hammer. Let's take that out of there. We got anti-poison pills. We'll take those. Those are better than the paste. And then... there we go. Incendiary rounds. And our hunting rifle. Just in case. It really feels like this dog is breaking this wall. I know he's not actually damaging it, but it sounds terrible. I hate it. Okay, oxygen. Oh, hi. How you doing? Are you hungry? Can I... well, you probably won't eat this, huh? You will? Okay. Have some seeds then, buddy. Didn't think you would eat seeds. Here, have some water, too. Might as well top you up before we leave. If he'll eat the seeds, he'll probably just eat random berries and stuff we find out in the wilderness. Okay, we got our anti-poison, we've got our rifle, we've got a boar. I think we got everything we need. Oh, and we got our food. We topped up all of our stuff. Oxygen's re-equipped. I think we're good. Let's get back to the mission at hand. Moa, would you like some improved stamina? There you go, buddy. There's a bear nearby? I've been hearing buffalo a lot. I haven't heard any bear. Yeah, there's several buffalo down there. There's one up here on the hill. Don't see a bear. Anyway, as long as we're not at the base, it should unload all that stuff anyway. I saw something through the window. Yeah, it must have been those two buffalo hanging out with their babies in front of my base. Yeah, immediately loading up the file and having a bear smash through your window. That's never good. So I appreciate the heads up. Yeah, just straight ahead. Also, for those of you that have been keeping up with the Lightyear Frontier series, hold on. I keep feeling like I'm gonna sneeze, but nothing happens. Just nose burns a bunch. It's always fun. Lightyear Frontier is the final episode's coming out this week on Wednesday. I think Wednesday. And then we'll be starting up like Pacific Drive, something like that, I believe is coming up next. I'd have to double check. My head is so foggy today. I apologize. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy that, because I'm actually liking this Lightyear Frontier, and if it does well enough, we'll probably bring it back for a second season once they get some updates and some new content to it. They have been talking about adding some more regions, and you can already see where the regions are going to be added into the game. So it is something that's being discussed. But yeah, here soon we got Pacific Drive. We've got, of course, a bunch more Enshrouded with the new content that they added. Once Human's about to come out, so I'll be recording some of that. I've also been recording some of this First Descendant. I am going to do a series on that, although it's not mostly going to be gameplay. It's mostly just going to be like, here's the story of the game type situation for people to enjoy. And then Once Human's pretty much a survival game. I'll be playing single player just straight through. Not really going to do much of the PvP stuff, just going to go through for the story. One of the biggest issues with Once Human is it's kind of like Rust in the way that it goes by seasons, and then all your progress resets, which is like meh. I'll probably get bored of it of one season. They're really trying hard to promote the game, though. They're being very aggressively promoting and supporting their community, which is great. But in a PvP game, there needs to be enough to do to support playing the game long term. And I don't know if it has that or not. Plus, we don't know what the monetary situation is going to be like until the game actually launches. So that one's kind of up in the air. There are a couple other survival games coming up that I'm interested in, but they're not until like end of July, and I need to have something recorded, started recording here within the next week or two, so that way we can continue to put out series on time. Especially since I'm the only one recording and editing. I gotta make enough time to get all that stuff accomplished. I don't just like putting out content that's unedited. I might start doing some of that if people request it, but like it would be a separate thing from our regular series, because I like the edited stuff for that. Why is there a what? Is there a wall here? There's never been a wall here. What is going on here? Is this one of those situations where they can be like, oh, you need to break through, even though you've been going through here all along? Oh, worm. Why are you screaming in that direction? Oh, the boar. Come here, buddy. There, let's get you started with burning. And then I'll take this real quick. Oh, one bullet and you run away?
The worm made your way through. That's convenient. Bots reckon last piece of the dropship's on the other side.
You poisoned it all? No, you're bleeding again. What do you keep bleeding from? You're using all of my bandages. Are you just walking face first into, like, trees? Or what are you doing? I hired you to make sure that you made other people bleed. Jeez.
Well, mystery solved. Dropship came overhead, got spat at by one of those worm fellas, and fell out of the sky.
Really?
Moral of the story, don't drop into unmapped territory, because Icarus will ruin your day.
Well, if I knew that's all it was going to take, I'd have just shot it with 2 arrows and then we could have called it a day. Alright, well, we got some money out of it. Moving on to the next mission. It's nice having all this stamina for the bird. We can run for days. Ooh, we should keep an eye out for boar on the way back. Not ours, but other boar. We could use more bacon. We don't need bear. We've got plenty of prime meat back at base. Speaking of boar, come here. Give me your bacon, buddy. Mmm, belly bacon. Well, hi, boar. What, are you jealous I'm petting this other one? You came charging out of nowhere. We don't need these flare arrows. I'd rather have the stone arrows. Destroy those too. Here we go. Got some gunpowder. I'll take it. How? How? What am I running towards? I'm running towards that. Okay. Alright, that's my fault. Running towards the wrong marker. be seeing base here momentarily. And then we'll just grab up the next mission. It's still pretty, I mean, 15:30. We could probably get halfway to whatever this next mission is before we have to bed down in a cave. We've already got all the supplies we're gonna need for the day in our pocket, so should be good to go. We might need to make some arrows along the way, but it's not a big deal. I want to make some of those good arrows with the increased damage on them. Did I hear a boar? Oh, is it my boar? Hi, buddy. You know, you don't have to stand that close. Okay, home sweet home. Let's see what you got for me. Oh, is this what I was doing with the steel roofs? I was replacing these. Why didn't I finish replacing them? Oh well. Whatever, moving on. We got that one completed. This one's next.
UDA is under serious pressure to up their exotic shipments. They want Legos pushing into new zones like yesterday. Places no one's been. Cold places. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's about as risky as it comes. They'll be dropping some ice cutting gear down to you, but exotics screw with signals up there, so expect a mess and zero intel. But hey, at least you'll be the first. Maybe name something after yourself.
Okay. The problem isn't naming something after yourself, it's other people recognizing the name as being legitimate. Come here, puppy. No, not... I invited that one, not you. Stop what you're doing. Stop it. Actually, we could use the regular meat. So, give me that. Hi, buddy. Wait, what? I skinned a wolf and got 2 bacon. From a wolf. Okay, if you say so, game. I'm just not even questioning Icarus anymore. Like, I'm not. I give up. Just play the game and have fun for what it is. It's so broke, though. It is so broke. Dogs do not produce bacon, Icarus. This is not how things work. Yeah, we need to get these 2 things cooked. And then from there, map. Let's go to the map. Oh, is this one of those situations they can be like, oh, this is blocked off. You need to build a thing that's gonna drill through the ice so that way you can reach other parts of the map. I think it's here and here, to be honest. But Hey, something that actually produces bacon. What? Why is it attacking me with its hip? And why are you freaking out? It's dead, Jim. Relax. Jeez. The game is so broke today. Hey, on the bright side, that one gave us 13 bacon. It's better than these other ones have been producing. There we go. That's pretty nice. Hey, you! Do you produce bacon? Everything else around here seems to give me bacon. Let's see if you give bacon. No? Okay. Well, good. That's good. Hi, buddy. You're hungry? Let's see. Here. Let's see if you'll eat these strawberries. You will? There you go. Have some strawberries, buddy. It's almost sleep time. There we go. Salt the bacon. Bam. We should have plenty of meat for our trip. We need to switch to the heated flask. There we go. Grab our moa and head on out. Oh, it was my hog, I heard. But there is this one. You can stop wiggling around so it can pick you up. That'd be great. $13 hog meat. Oh, please stop spinning around, compass. What you got for me? Stringy meat instead of bacon. That's appropriate. The bacon thing made no sense. Myself some bandages real quick. Especially with how often this boar seems to get a wound that needs to be patched up. I prefer to keep him with us, but, you know. Seems a little accident prone. Honestly, whatever happens, happens. But we'll try to keep him with us. Well, little baby deer almost got trampled by our moa. Need to stick closer to Daddy over there. Gonna get hurt. Prefer to not trample little baby deer as I'm out on my jog.
There it is. 1,000,000 tons of ice and snow. Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing once you power it up.
Heat gun? Oh, now you tell me there's a gun. Okay. Let's see what its power source is here. Oh, got any bacon for me? I bet you don't. Bet that was a one-time glitch. You're giving me all kinds of stuff now. Is that from defeating the wolves? Is that like the special perk we get now? Just wolves give you random meats? See, you should have been more concerned about your baby. Because now we had to do that.
Once, this was Meadows. Weird-ass alien Meadows that'd probably eat your face off, but whatever. Now, it's ice, rock, chasms, and caves. Regardless, UDA wants this place for prospecting, which means you need to find a path to the interior. But the only thing Lagos is sure of is there's an avalanche in your way. So you're gonna need the tools they dropped. Good hunting.
Oh, they're up there on the ridge? Yes, I know low food. Don't worry. We'll fix that in a minute, game. You just calm down now. Yeah, we can't jump up there. And we don't have any ramps. Alright, we'll get some ramps real quick. Ow. I've been hit by a tree. Whatever. 5's good enough. Come on, Moa. You did it once. You can do it again. Climb that hill. There you go. Yeah, couldn't get up there fast enough. Give me that back, and let's... There we go. What are you even doing up here? It's like they just spawned a bunch of animals up here just because. There we are. Laser gun. It takes 1,000.
This thing's kind of a heat ray. Hyper-accelerated gas produces a resonant cascade, blah, 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 something lasers. Larkwell cooked it up for Group 15. Ought to cut right through any amount of ice and snow in your way, though. And sure come in handy when you reach that avalanche.
We had a solar panel in our inventory at one point. Never hooked it back up to our base, so we'll just go pick that up real quick. Whoopsie. Alright, well, I guess we're going down this way. Nice. I thought we were going to have to go hunting for that other boar I seen, but it came to us. 4. Meh. And then there's ours. It was a pretty good hunting trip. Eat some boars, we got some meats. We took care of part of that mission. Let's go finish her up. Get her done, as they say. So yeah, tomorrow we are going to be playing some 7 Days to Die, the Fallout series that we've been doing. That, of course, is the Wasteland mod, for anybody who doesn't know. It's pretty fun, that mod. trying to get a vehicle in that game. Right now we have a bicycle that we got lucky enough to get. But, yeah, I'd like to get something much better. So let's see. That. And that. And that. Some of that junk out of our inventory there. Not sure why those didn't just auto stack. That seems odd. Now where did I store that? Here we are. This, we've got a repair hammer. We need an electric tool. Oh my god. Come outside before you light the whole house on fire, please. You didn't light anything up in there, did you? What were you thinking? Like, what were you honestly thinking? Come here. Come get in the water. Come here. No? You're just gonna... Alright. You're not allowed in the house anymore, buddy. Alright? Just stay out there. I mean, I called it. I guess he smelled all that bacon cooking on the stove and he's like, oh. I want to smell that delicious. Just decided to roll his belly around in the fire. Let's see. I think that's everything. We got our wiring tool, our electricity tool. We got our solar panel. Should be good. Moa. I hope this isn't one of those situations where they're like, oh, let's rehash the, come here, bunny. I need you for move march speed. Give me that. We're gonna get a bunch of little teen worms spawning. Gotta kill a bunch of worms. Don't really have the ammo for that. But we'll survive. Even if I gotta use a pickaxe to kill them all. Okay, deploy that.
Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it. But I figure you didn't make it this far without a few tricks up your sleeve.
I don't know. I think we're okay, though. Actually, it doesn't look like we're going to have to fight anything. Because 90%, 100.
Like we got a way through.
Oh, mammoths. Okay, never mind.
What the? Where'd they come from?
I don't know. Why'd you introduce them to this planet if you... like... I don't understand. Explain to me the thought process, Soul, because I'm confused. We could use the points towards our achievement. So we'll just go ahead and kill these off and get the giant steaks out of them. Oh, or at least the stuff. Moa, you should follow me, buddy. A beautiful white rabbit. Mine. Drop that. Give me that. Aha! Giant steaks. Take some more on that. No? Okay, well, we don't need the ice. We have plenty of products in our base that make far too much ice.
Well, here we are. A whole new frozen world. It's kind of beautiful. But you ain't here to admire the view. Lego's group got a theory that tectonic activity means there's more exotics in the mountains. It's about to get busy up here. So, I guess we'll find out.
Scout the area marked on the map. Are we going to have to make our own scanner, or is the scanner going to come down once we get over here? Did you have the pudding yet? No. Groceries are expensive, Tashi. We try to do as little ordering as possible, so we haven't even done a grocery order yet. Oh, that's all we had to do? 900 bucks for just walking over here? Let's go. Done. I'm alright with that. If only money was that easy to come by. But it's definitely on the list. We're looking forward to trying it. Actually, we could just leave out of here to the north. So let's just do that. Can't even get groceries. Yeah. Like over the past year, grocery bills, like, it was bad enough when groceries were like $250 to $300 to feed a family of 4. Now the groceries are $400 to $500 depending on what we're purchasing. If we're getting meat or we're getting like anything special for somebody's birthday, or, you know, if we just have a craving for something different other than bread, like, it's expensive. Super expensive to keep these kids fed. My son turns 18 this year. Guess who's getting a job? Hopefully a decent enough income to get a place of his own. As much as I love him, we need to if he wants his mother and I to not be homeless, then he needs to GTFO so he can live his own life, eventually raise his own kids. It's that point in a man's life where they gotta make a decision on what they want to do with the rest of it. Every single person has to make it. I made it when I was his age. And heck, I was 21 when he was born. So, like, I was young. Yeah, 21. Going out, meeting people, living your life, making your own rules, living however you want. Get as much internet as you want. Sleep and wake up anytime you want. As long as you maintain your job and your health. It's so nice living by yourself. I really did love that bachelor life for the short time that I had it. But it is really nice to have family. So it didn't last long for me. I ended up meeting my wife, playing video games online, and just a few years later, married, kids, the whole nine, you know. I said you're not allowed in the house. Don't look so happy about it. You snuck in here without my knowledge. You go on and get before you light my house on fire. That's what I thought. Struggling so much to get a job. Yeah, you had told me a while ago about that one interview, but it fell through. You haven't been able to find anything else since then? I'm sure your health conditions play a role in the hiring process, right? Like, you don't... I guess what I'm asking is if you have any special requirements whenever you're working. Like, special assistance is needed.
And it shows.
$600. Destroy. What? What? Scorpions aren't arachnids. Whatever. I'm not even gonna question Icarus anymore. We're just gonna play and have fun.
They need you to find this thing and any of
Not
its
really?
friends.
Okay.
Then put it in the ground.
Well, that's good.
Because they're stuck until you do. Recent sites on your map. Good luck.
You know what? Before we go all the way to the desert. Okay, well, we'll mark that. I am gonna go top up my drink before we head out there. Maybe blow my nose and hope that it loosens up these sinuses. Here, let's take you off of follow. You stay here and get yourself some food. Relax, maybe lay down for a bit. Because you're going to be doing a lot of running around here in a bit. Here, let's give you that extra inventory slot, and then we'll increase your weight capacity so you can actually carry items. Come here, boar. Actually, if you're stuck there, that's probably better than anything. Let's see. Health regeneration on kill, meh. Here, we'll hit you with some status effect abilities. And we'll work towards that bleed. Give you one of those. What do you think? Yeah? You want to be a status effect guy? Okay, whatever. Stay there. Matter of fact, I'm going to go in here. Can I push you? I can't push you. I was going to push you through the door, but I guess that doesn't work. We're gonna hide here. Hopefully nothing comes and invades our house while we top up our drink. Not really. I'm the one having to deal with everybody else. Yeah. That's how it always goes, unfortunately. Oh, the boar's following again. Come here, buddy. Come here. Stay outside. Let's get you to wander around here and stay out of the house. I don't want you lighting this place on fire with your nonsense. Here. And I'll just sort of hide in the house. Here. Hopefully we don't get aggroed. Well, it's a good thing I came back when I did, because we are starving to death. All right. Hey, the doggo finally isn't freaking out. Never mind. Okay. Here, I'm gonna need you to stand up there, buddy. Let's get you. Some food. And then top you up with some warm water. Put on our cold water so we can head to the desert. A lot of trips to the desert today. I guess we're just at that section. Like, you start out being told, hey, you know, check out all these pretty safe locations. Then it's like, oh, go to the desert. And then it's like, die a bunch of times. And hopefully you'll learn how to survive. This poor rabbit on my hip, man. He's just flopping all over the place. There used to be a bug that if you had an animal strapped to your hip and you got attacked by another animal, like, it would eat the animal on your hip and you would just be carrying around a skeleton that would be dangling there, flopping around. -3? Wow. Ugh, no thanks. That's a little bit too chilly. When I was younger, I used to be able to go out in that weather with just like a thin t-shirt on and be good to go. But like, I can't do that anymore. thanks to my illness. Yeah. I would assume that the situation is much worse in your condition. I'm really hoping that your situation improves there, Tashi, but it doesn't sound like that's going to be a thing, unfortunately. But I'm still hoping for you that things get better. Between all that going on and the headaches, like, you must be miserable in this weather.
Here we go. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Good find. If that ain't what you're hunting for, there's even more wrong with this planet than I thought.
What? Electronics 0, gunpowder 0. We need 1 cooked fatty T-bone. Sustenance tonic. Okay. Honestly, the tonic's going to be the hardest thing to do, but it's still not going to be very difficult. We have T-bones back at the base. Actually, I have one. Will it take the salted one? Let's see.
There you are. Done.
Oh. There.
There you are. Done.
I guess we gotta leave it in there. That's fine. I don't want to get out of my bed. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. I'd be pretty miserable as well. And then what? We have to go to the other desert? Yeah. I guess we could go figure out what the other one wants. Just follow the wall, go straight out through the Arctic and out the other side. Check the other one. Grab a big old handful of stuff, take them all out at once, be done with it. It is pretty early in the day. This way we can get all this stuff out the way and work on crafting the stuff overnight. And then in the morning, when it's light out, we can head out and do the stuff. Also, occasionally when watermelons are on sale, we get some watermelon and cut it up for the kids. And then we take the a couple pieces of the watermelon and put them into ice cube trays and freeze a couple slices. And then on really hot days where the dog is just panting up a storm, we give her some of those ice cubes, frozen watermelon cubes, and she absolutely loves them. It helps. It's kind of like a nice, it's kind of like feeding them ice cream, except it's healthy. And their teeth are so strong. Like, dogs can bite through an ice cube like it's nothing. She'll sit there and chew whole ice cubes up. You figure wolves in the wild could gnaw through bone. Like, ice is nothing. I always hear these things like, you need to be careful what you feed your dog because they're gonna choke. And it's like, hello? If the dog's gonna choke on anything, like, it's just gonna choke on something. Because, like, you're talking about an animal that's literally been eating for its whole life. And you're feeding it dry food. Like, if it's gonna choke, it's gonna choke. We hope it don't choke, but, like, this is a powerful animal. They can chew through a lot of stuff. Some dogs, though, I can see getting overly excited for a treat and then injuring themselves that way. But from the time when I was a kid, like, the rules for what you can and can't feed your animal has changed so much. Like, back in the day, they used to tell you, oh, don't give them any kind of vegetables. Don't give them any kind of, you know, healthy treats because they'll either choke or they'll die. Like, it's all poisonous. But there's a lot of fruits and vegetables out there that dogs actually really enjoy and won't harm them in the least. Matter of fact, a lot of them are very healthy for them. And a good portion of them are what your dog's food is made out of. Like, you still want to be careful with what you give them. Like, anything that's citrus can upset their stomach because it's too much acid for them. But that goes for people too. You eat too many oranges and your stomach's gonna hurt. You know, you eat too many greens and you're gonna have the runs. You gotta, everything in moderation. But one thing you're not supposed to give them is grapes because they can't digest the fibers in them, which can cause obstructions. That's never good. Chocolate is still bad for them because heartworms. But, like, yeah, watermelons, carrots, potatoes in moderation. Those are all fine for them. You just have to make sure you're not frying them in butter, because obviously the butter is not great. Gonna give them artery issues. But, like, just a boiled carrot or even a raw carrot. My dog loves, like, green beans that aren't cooked. Some people say that they supplement their dog's calcium diet with eggshell. You put it into one of those pepper mills or something, and you grind it up real fine and put it on their food. They can eat raw eggs, although they recommend not feeding them raw eggs, because if they lick you after eating an egg, they can give you salmonella poisoning. Dogs are essentially immune to it. They have bacteria in their stomachs that will destroy the salmonella, but they can still give it to you if they have it on their tongues or anything like that. So not doing eggs is probably a good idea. Although you could hard boil a bunch of eggs and give it to them shell and all, and they'll just swallow that stuff. They'll love it. Just gotta make sure there's no sharp shells. You gotta grind the shells, but they love them. We just take the shells off. Just grinding them up is too much of a pain. I don't feel like pulling on a mortar and pestle every time I want to feed my dog eggs. But if we have too many, or the kids don't finish their dinner, there's a lot that she can share. I think one of her favorite things is after we have like dippy eggs, you know, with the yellow yolks. She likes to lick everybody's plate. But yeah, for the 4th of July, we had a fruit salad. It was just honeydew and watermelon, and we saved some of the watermelon for her. Froze it. She loves it. I think I can sneak down here. The Moa's got the defense for falling. We should be fine. There we go. Just sort of grip the wall a bit. I hope I even needed to go down here. Where am I? No, I didn't need to go down here. Oh, come on. I was wondering what I bumped into. It was an underground scorpion. Is there a way up from here? I thought there was. I think we have to go all the way over here to get up. Or we have to go all the way back this way. You know what? Let's backtrack instead. Yeah, well, look before you leap. That's always a rule. Gotta follow the rules. Or you end up in this situation. We've got so much. Change water? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good call. Thank you. At first I was like, change water? What do you mean? But I figured it out quickly. We're good. You know what? We'll grab some salt while we're out, too. I know we're short on that back at base. Why do you always just ignore me and go for the bird? Cat's like, I want chicken for dinner. I think if I had a little bit of extra disposable income, one of the things I would do is probably get like one of those big freezers that you see, like a meat locker type deal, and hook it up in the basement, and then just every year just order half a cow and a half a deer.
Found it. I'd say you found it. You're getting good at this. If that ain't what you're hunting for, there's
Oh my God,
even
Soul,
more wrong
stop.
with this planet than I thought.
Cooked fatty T-bone in this one as well? Okay. Taking all my fatty T-bones.
There you are. Done.
Sustenance enhancement tonic. Okay. I need 6 of them, I guess. It's odd that they both have the same thing. I seem to recall this mission now, but not, they didn't ask for the same stuff. I was cooking a bunch of things, I thought. Whatever. One of them was like, bring a bunch of metals, and the other one was like, here, cook us a bunch of meals. Yeah, nice leisurely missions today. I didn't know what missions we were going to end up getting, but a lot of these seem to just be run from here to there and then back again. Nothing too crazy with the build a bunch of billion things. So, I mean, I'm alright with that. We probably would have had to for the solar panel if we didn't already have one. For that heat ray. There we go, a little bit of salt. We can hold up to 500, so in a stack, rather. So we might as well just keep grabbing it. keep getting hung up on the trees. They finally removed the tiny sticks from being a colliding factor, and now I'm just getting hung up on trees. That's my own fault. Just allowing myself to be distracted. Just one of those days. What was that? Why is there... Is this mine? You're mine? I must have tamed you and then... You got lost at some point? Because the companion system was not functioning properly whenever it first came out? I mean, if that's the case, we probably have another boar sitting out there somewhere. I think I lost several boars out there in the wilderness at some point. Just go outside, buddy. Hyena stuck? Oh, there it is. You look odd. You know that? Never really got to look at a hyena close up. This is not how hyenas look. Maybe there's more than one type of hyena out there, but the hyenas I'm used to seeing, like, that's not how they look. What the heck is going on here? Nope. The doggos are playing, apparently. That's fine. Fine, that's fine. Come here. Come out of the house. You, wander around here. You. Stay here. You. Follow me. Come outside. You are now an outside dog, because I'm tired of listening to you. You, wander around here. Stay out of the house. Oh my God, are you serious? How do you manage this? Oh my God. Come here. Come here. If you don't start following instructions, I'm leaving you out in the wilderness. Come here. Really? Now come over here. Okay, it's official. I give up. Not at all. Their butt sagged down. Yeah, they kind of, the hyenas kind of look like the hunchback version of like dogs. I think technically they're not even canines, right? If I remember correctly, they're not even supposed to be related to canines. Even though they sure have the appearance of one. Let's see. Anti-poison, parasitic. Enhanced sustenance. We need sponges. Okay. Sponges, reeds, lilies, organic resin. Oh my. Well, here's this. Do we just have organic resin? We do. Organic resin. Reeds, lilies, and sponges. Well, there's one sponge. They're a species of their own. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the hyenas in this game look more like the wild dogs you see. Like the Australian wild dogs. Are those from Africa? I can't remember. Are they African? I can't remember. Oh, my brain's killing me. But yeah, the wild dogs, the painted ones, I think they're called. Except the ones in this game aren't painted; they're just brown. So there's a sponge. We need 2 sponges per. Oof. Let's see. Do we have lilies? Oh, in both places? Okay. We have reeds. We need to go get lilies and sponges. So there's our reeds. We'll grab some lilies. And some sponge. Sponges should be simple enough. We just need to get to a lake. Or a really deep part of the river. Actually, these lakes down here should have some. We'll check the deeper part of these rivers too. But let's grab our moa and head that direction. Oh, come on, compass. Come on, compass. You're not working with me at all. Why are you rotating like that? I can't tell what direction we need to go. Why is the compass turning the way it is? There we go. Yeah, the compass needs some serious work. Oh, it's about to hit 1800. Alright, we'll nap before we leave. We'll nap. It's bad enough seeing at night. I don't... Here, you want in? There you go, buddy. No? I was gonna let the baby deer live in our house, but it changed its mind. Seriously! Stop what you're doing! T-bone steaks, typically found in giant steaks. You're supposed to skin a deer or skin a wolf, and you're good to go. Bam, T-bones, giant steaks. Look at all the meat you get from wolves with this perk. I play online. It's more fun. I mean, I'm technically online. As online as you can get with this game, without going onto their servers. But the servers they host are very laggy. Yeah, just building my base alone lags out the server quite a bit. So I don't have fun playing at 15 FPS, unfortunately, with this game. It is laggy enough playing solo. But I am glad to hear that you are enjoying Icarus either way, because it is a fantastic game. I've got many, many hours playing Icarus. Matter of fact, I'm hoping that one day I can purchase servers and stuff for the games that I play. That way I can get more people online to run through stuff together. I also tend to try to... I've been trying to do some collaboration streams with people. I've done a few with my good friend Ralph and with Late Night Stream. And we've been enjoying that, but lately here, everybody's kind of doing their own thing, so eventually we'll get back to doing some more collaboration stuff. It's 1800. Perfect. Let's get this fire on and go to sleep. And then we're going sponge hunting. Real quick, did this get any more sponges? No. Okay. Well, worth a check. Let's set you to follow, buddy. I think because I lowered the shadows to fix our FPS issues, it just deleted all the water effects. So now the water is like crystal clear. It's like flying. But I don't see any sponges down here, and I don't think we will. In the rivers, we have to go to that lake. Come on, buddy. You need to not be swimming. I'm worried that you'll drown if you stay underwater like that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Although it seems like the stuttering issue today has been a lot less frequent. So I think they got a little bit of a handle on that. It's definitely still stuttering, like there, it just did. But it's not nearly as abrasive as it's been in the past. So that's good. We're just gonna say heck with it and cut through here. Okay, slowly. Let's not break our moa now. Oh, 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 sorry, moa. You're good, though. There was stone. This one's coal. It must have been up there whenever you said it. There's always that streamer delay. But, I believe you. Again, it's one of those situations where, like, I don't care. You know what I mean with the stone? Look at all these stones that we're passing. I mean, I guess it's nice to have those so you don't have to sit there and mine it. But, like, it's weird because we're finding it on this map, but I can't find it on Prometheus. That's where I need the stone. That's where I would like to find the stone deposit. We can't get it there. We keep finding it everywhere else. Oh, it's so saddening. You know what I haven't seen since we've been here yet, and I don't know if you've noticed it or not, Tashi. Have you seen any of the Oxite ones? Because I haven't noticed any blue ones. Maybe we'll keep an eye out for that. Oops, sorry, Moa. Look, but look at all the stone. There's just stone everywhere. I don't know. I guess the deep drills don't actually take that much to build. Like they're fairly cheap, so it's probably not a big deal. But the more things you have hooked up to your power, I don't know. It's not it wouldn't be a bad thing to have, I suppose. It's just something that I don't see ever needing that much stone. Although they did just add in the ability to make the stone brick stuff, which I haven't taken a look at yet. Because I don't intend to upgrade any of these bases anytime soon. But, I don't know. We might use it at some point. I guess if you started over, you would find it. Yeah. But I don't want to start over. I've restarted my gameplay on this game a lot, so, like, it's not that I'm opposed to starting over, I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to right now. Maybe some other time. Oh, are things just not rendering in? Oh, we could have been going past sponges this whole time. Why is it doing that? Did I turn down the draw distance of plants? Is that the problem? We might be having a draw distance issue here. Finding sponges this way might be difficult. I was hoping that we'd be able to see them rather easily. Oh no, we've been infected by a fish. But yeah, not seen any oxide yet. I don't know. You've been playing off and on, Tashi. Has any of your old saves had any of the new ores on them, or have you not really looked? Maybe this lake just doesn't have any. Yeah, let's head down that way and check the other one. Haven't played Icarus in a long time now. I haven't looked again. Too busy hibernating. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that in that situation. It sounds like a wonderful thing to do. Just crawl under the bed covers and never come back out until until the cold goes away. You gonna get stuck, Moa? There you go. Come on. That's the plan. Well, wow, that is a large piranha fish. Get out of here. Go on and get. Yeah, this map doesn't lag nearly as bad as the other one does, so we might turn up the draw distance again, because, like, I feel like this is making things more difficult, honestly. It could just be that there's none in these lakes, which I find hard to believe. They're usually all over the place in these waters, but mostly on these rocks. But you wouldn't think that the draw distance would mess with those. It should only affect the plants, not a resource. Because you turn down the vegetation and trees don't disappear. But who knows? Don't put it past Icarus to have an issue or two. Mine is low and it's hitting the water. Yeah, it just might be this lake. There's a good chance that we have to head to these lakes over here to get any. We could always check this waterfall up here too. Yeah, I forget that you're running Icarus on a really low build. Well, low by today's standards, I suppose. I'm still surprised Icarus runs at all on your computer. Yeah, I think they just don't. They're just not in this lake. Why don't we go check up by that waterfall real quick and then move on. Why does that look different? What? Never mind. We're not engaging with that. Moving on. We need to... Yeah, we'll check up by that waterfall. It's just about time to end the stream anyway, so we'll check up there. If we don't find anything, we'll go ahead and probably just call it there, and then we'll head to other regions next time to finish this out. We're just going to be here on Olympus for now until they come out with Prometheus updates, I suppose. Really haven't been giving us too many amazing updates. I mean, this last one was okay. The stone brick looks nice. It's not something I desperately need or want, is another tier of crafting material. So, like, it's just sort of whatever. It's there. We might use it at some point. But, the game's been running so poorly for me, and it's not just because of the game. I want to be clear about that. My computer's definitely on its last legs. I gotta get my graphics card fixed. We've had some problems there, but we're working on it. I guess the fatty T-bones we had in there spoiled because we couldn't make the stuff fast enough. Oh, come on, Moa. You can't get up that little lip. Let's go around here. It doesn't spoil in the pod, and yet the fatty T-bone I had put in there is no longer in there. So it's either a glitch or it's spoiled. Which, you know, considering it's Icarus, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a glitch. It's not supposed to, so yeah, it's a glitch. It's another one of those fancy bugs. I didn't think they were supposed to spoil in there either, to be fair, but it definitely either did or just randomly despawned. So we're gonna have to put another one in there. Bottom line, we gotta put another. Not a big deal. T-bones will be easy enough to do. It's making these tonics that's being a pain. So we need those as well. Perfect. Lily, 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 Lily. Okay. That should be plenty. Copper deposit. And the other fatty T-bone that we had in the other pod just despawned. Okay, bear. Yeah. You scratch me, I stab you, and we'll see who wins. Let's see. Explain to me if that worked for you, buddy. Is that how you wanted your day to go? Because that's how it went. You look so happy to be skinned. Hey, look. Fatty T-bone. Thanks for the meat. Jerk. Well, I guess not. Lame. You actually startled me, Moa. There was just these random claws coming down from above my head. I was like, what the heck is going on? Come on out of the water, Moa. Let's head on home. Moa? Hey, where did you go? Are you playing hide and seek? What's worse is I know I've seen them on this map. Can't quite remember where. I know the lakes out in the more tame area have it. But we don't have time to run all the way out there. I think what I'll do is get the fire going and get some fatty T-bones in there. Get those cooking up for next time. And then we will head on out. But yeah, we're gonna be on this map until they get the update done for Prometheus. I really want to get out there and see more of the story and things like that. But I think after... That's coal. I think after they do the whole story update for that, we'll probably end up taking a break from Icarus until they come out with either more story or something really big and impressive, like DLC or something. But considering they haven't even finished the DLC that they have out now, I don't see that happening. And it's kind of like a 7 Days to Die situation right now. They're like, oh, here's a bunch of new content, but it's not finished. Don't think it's finished. We're just gonna keep piling on to it. It's not exactly a bad thing. It keeps the game fresh. I don't know. That's kind of why I'm a little bit sad that they decided to say, oh, it's 1.0 now for 7 days. Because I liked coming back every 3 to 6 months and seeing what's changed and playing through the game, and then having an opportunity to get a fresh start. As soon as you say the game is done, like, expectations of what the game's gonna have in it change drastically, and the direction of the game changes, and it seems like the speed at which content comes out slows down drastically. They have already promised, they're going to be adding more stuff. Like 6 months down the road, they're supposed to be adding new weather effects, and then towards the end of next year, they're supposed to be adding in like NPCs and things like that. Raiders and such. So like they're still working on it, but at this point, if they're just gonna call it done, just maintain the game for people who are trying to enjoy it, and continue to update it and make sure that any bugs get squashed. But rather than adding on to a game that's been out since 2013, why not just go to Unreal Engine 5 or even 4 and just, make a second game? Like, you don't have to go to 5, just go to 4 and give it some really nice graphics, and give it some make basically the same game, but add in, I don't know, anything. Make it pretty. Heck, nowadays Ark's proven that all you have to do is call it 1.5 and throw it in people's faces and say, here, pay money for it. Even though the game is in worse condition. Makes no sense. Whee! Our Moa is going to heaven. Oh, it's like a salmon. I don't know. At any rate, if you can't tell, I'm kind of disappointed with Ark. I was really hoping that Ascended was going to be more, because they claimed it was going to be more, and it's not more. It's the same. They added some quality of life stuff, but the game runs significantly worse. And you need to be living with Bill Gates and living in his house in order to run the game. Unlike computers in the future. because it just does not work. All I know is I loaded up the game and was hoping to do a series of it, and like I enjoyed Ark. Like I have 56 episodes on my channel. I want to say 56, although a couple of them are two-parters, so you can call them one or two. It doesn't matter. But I started playing, and then you get to tame animals, and the whole point of it is to tame dinosaurs and use those dinosaurs to do things in the game. And one of the things you can do is fight bosses, and you know, that was my end goal. Fight a boss, and then go to the next map, fight that boss, go to the next map. But the dinosaurs I was taming to do the boss fight would either randomly despawn, or they would fall through the map and get stuck under the map. Now there's ways to rescue them from underneath the map. My problem is I shouldn't have to rescue them from underneath the map. The collision for the map should just work. You put the game out. Like, that's a basic functionality of the game. It's not like it's terrain that can be manipulated. This is a basic map. Like, come on. You don't put your game out and a third of the game doesn't work, and the other half of it you just clip through the whole time. Like, that's not how this works. Granted, I think they said that some of that stuff's been fixed, but at this point, it's been so long that I just don't care. I don't care. Like, they keep coming out with these maps now, and the way they change their DLCs, like, it's literally a pay-to-win PvP game now. Like, if you have enough money, you win, because you're the only ones that can tame this specific creature that is so overpowered that it just destroys everything else on the map. Like, they made some really bad choices with the franchise. And if Ascended does bad, my worry is that Ark 2 isn't going to come out. And Ark 2 sounded really cool, although they were trying to turn it into a Souls-like game instead of a survival game, which makes no sense. Why change something that people love so much? Just make it look nicer and give it a little bit more story, or better story anyway. And then, you know, add a couple basic mechanics. Don't take away everything that people love. That's a good way to kill your fan base. Yeah, well, it's not my money. They can throw it away if they want. And then you have games like Enshrouded coming out right now. They rushed that game. Oh, they 100% rushed that game. But then you have games like Enshrouded that come out from, like, nowhere. You can manipulate the terrain. There's like a million quests, a huge map, plenty of things to explore. The combat's decent. Like, it has puzzles and bosses, and they do a pretty good job of taking care of their community, and it just runs better. It's a different art style, so I can't really say it looks better, but I don't know. Wildcard started out as this indie company, and then they sold their soul to some, yeah, so they could make some money, and then the game went downhill drastically. Because even whenever the game was a buggy, laggy mess, people still enjoyed the game for what it was. And then they just got too greedy and went corporate, and now people are losing a lot of faith. But I suppose that's what happens. I mean, you look at games like Rocket League that started out as just a little indie game that people really enjoyed. And now it's like, oh, let's do esports. Let's do, you know, all this other junk that, I don't know. Once you get to that level, I don't know what it is, but my brain just shuts off. Like, I'm done with your game. And it's not because you're making money. I want to see games make money so that way they make more games that I might enjoy. But now you're adding in all these microtransactions and making people pay to win or even participate in your game. Like, I'm out. I'm not paying you money for that. I paid you money whenever I purchased the game. Now let me play and enjoy myself. Don't take away the things that I thought were fun. Oh, what a shot. Got him. I don't get very many kills on these things. Yeah, 96 out of 1,100. Yeah, these basic stone structures, it seems like they take a lot more damage now that they're trying to put other tiers of building in. And it's not egregious how much damage they're taking, but that was a fairly low tier storm, and it's still, like, look at it. Oh well. It's part of the reason why I'm just getting over having a huge base, because they disintegrate. It's a lot of maintenance. But that and the lag. the sheer amount of lag. Ugh. Despite the complaints, though, I really do enjoy the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't come back. Look in the water wheel. That's exactly what I was about to do. Oh, hey. We got two. So we have enough to make one. That's better than zero, I suppose. And I wonder if we got any from just doing regular missions or anything. Do we have some just in these boxes up here? No. Probably not. No? Okay. On Prometheus, we might. Bunch of buffalo hanging out. Okay. Is that the metal roof? It sounds good. It's a little loud, but it sounds good. I like the sound of the rain hitting the metal. That's one of my favorite things, is to just sit there whenever it's raining outside and just listen to the rain hitting the window seal. Man, I can't talk today. Yeah, it's pleasant to sleep to. It's a good sleeping day. But at any rate, we are probably just going to call it here. We don't really have much time to do anything else. We'll try again tomorrow to get to other locations. Not tomorrow. Next time. Next Sunday when we do more Icarus. To get more. However, we are streaming again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing some more 7 Days to Die Fallout. Hopefully we managed to get some new vehicles. That was our goal last time. That is going to be our goal this time. We're going to be doing 3 days of the Fallout series before we move back to Twitch. So hopefully you'll do those, like some subs, and, you know, swing by tomorrow and have some fun. At any rate, there is also our final episode of Lightyear Frontier coming out on Wednesday. And then we should be doing some Pacific Drive following that. And I think that's about it, other than thank you to all the members, and for anybody who got a membership, welcome. I so appreciate you, Mavalon, for your gifted sub today. And then to all my subs, obviously. You've all really helped me get to a level that I didn't think I would get to, and I can't thank you all enough. So I think that's covers everything. Man, my brain is scattered today. I apologize. It's been very hard to concentrate, but we muddled through today, so thank you for sticking around. And I will see you either tomorrow or next time. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.